Now, there's some studies on organizational productivity, and there was a study published in Computer World that focused on developer meetings. But really, the interesting find is that only 20 hours of the week, and of course, this pie chart doesn't actually have 40 hours; it has 37 hours. But if you just say 20 hours, half of 40, and say the rest of it was time off or something. Okay, half the time is actually focused on work. Half the time, only half is actually focused on work. And then 6 hours in fragmented time. And a lot of the fragmented time, just anecdotally, is going to meet with people or going to talk to people you actually want to talk to, or emails, or looking up stuff, or looking online for solutions, learning things. So only half of our time in focus time, and we're gonna kind of dive into that a little bit later. But just think about that, because that right away says, on average, without intentional action to the contrary, the average member of a custom software team is actually only attempting to move forward half of the work week. All right? So it's pretty sobering. Now let's talk about quality. Half of the work week, on average, each software developer is attempting to move forward. But now what keeps us from moving forward, even though we're focused and we're attempting to? Let's talk about quality, all right? We like to recommend a focus on quality first, then achieving stability in production, and then focusing on increasing the speed of delivery, just from a mental pattern. We have to play some defense before we can focus on offense. If we set our mind on speed right from the get-go, if we haven't established the right level of quality, and if we haven't actually achieved good stability in production, then we're going to be on the losing end of just the team's capacity equation. Our team's capacity will be constantly stolen away from us. It's like we made our bed, now we have to sleep in it. But the good news is that our bed, and we can fix it. There are straightforward, known practices for establishing good, high quality, and there's known practices for achieving stability in production. We just have to put them in place. So think about that. 20 hours, half of the work week is focused time attempting to move forward. And if we're constantly wrangling bugs and diagnosing things, if we're constantly fixing breakages in production, well, now half of the work week is stolen away. And are we spending much time actually moving forward? Okay, you can quickly see how that pie chart shrinks and shrinks and shrinks.